What's up, everybody? It's Dom here back once again. We're looking at the battle systems, tabletop games, and terrains. A Shantytown core set, perfect for urban apocalypse stuff going on, especially in the Fallout realm of things here. You guys see on the desk that I have just a couple stuff set up there, but we'll jump into that in a second. So what exactly is all this? It's going to be basically cardboard terrain that's very nicely set together here, where you can go and just pop them off very easily, just like this. And you can go and you can actually use these little clips that are with them, where you can go and kind of build the terrain there. So it gives us about 20 sheets, 357 pieces right there. That's what your Shantytown will look like if you're very creative enough, but you can even go through and use your own creativity and create your own things there. So yeah, you have these little clips here that'll go and clip onto the sides of the pieces here. Some of them do fold, and we'll get into that there. There's some pieces that are like you just kind of scatter them around here. You can't really see it too well from my angle, but when you do the close-up here on the mat and everything, this will set you back about $100. That's probably the biggest downside of it, honestly. For $100 on cardboard, some people might not be willing to pick that up, honestly. But I do believe that if you're wanting to go through and get terrain, and a lot of it, specifically for this set here, where you're going throughout the wasteland or whatnot. They have different sets there that I've seen, not just in the realm of Fallout with the urban apocalypse sets, but even on like medieval and sci-fi, where you could do stuff with like Star Wars and Elder Scrolls there, which is pretty neat. They even have their own board game, I believe, also. But I believe the creativity and modularity of everything will be more like in succession of why this succeeds as a set here. So let's go here and kind of look at some of the sets that we got. So we can see that, we had this one's for shipping containers. We got one that's just, really useful items. Might be like staircases and such. I've already used a bunch of these, which are the street items. Now, the bulk of the set here is mostly going to be your floors and your walls and stuff, which actually is pretty good. At first, I was like, oh man, I kind of wish there was more like accessories, but that's why they have even like accessory packs and whatnot. If you're going to make like police stations, kitchen diners, all that stuff. This is mostly for building the basis of the town, essentially, that your people will go out and adventure in here. Keep in mind, the little dude I have set up here, this is just from Fallout Wasteland, or just the Fallout board game, not the Wasteland Warfare board game. But I was going to show like how he looks there. Let's kind of move this down a little bit here. You can kind of see the terrain. So everything clips on very nicely. These right here don't actually use clips. You can see they actually have like little stands here. Even on here on the billboard, they all are very nice. You can even go and put, your figurines, how they move throughout. Now, one thing that did throw me off a little bit, this set in particular, was that there's kind of no doors. I mean, it is the apocalypse and things. It's not gonna be like traditional doors we're going through, or like sliding doors. You can kind of get away by using like the windows a little bit as doors, by how you kind of like rotate them. Some areas like right here, kind of, I guess they're supposed to be the doors. You could even use this area right here as double doors, so to say there. You can add roofing on everything. I haven't added any roofs to anything here because I wanted to show, what you can do with the interior, but then you can also have multi-floors and then pop them out where they're going adventuring to different floors here, kind of like what I have going on with this one here, or even going on the rooftop here if I was to add a staircase, so to say. But I've added some interior going on here. You can see that with this one here, I actually added a bed. So now, pieces like this one here and the mailbox, in my opinion, will only be maybe the weaker part of this set when it comes to designing things. If I can find the mailbox, here it is. Because you can see right here, because it is cardboard, you feel like you're essentially denting it and breaking it almost if you're not careful. You have to be super careful with pieces like this. But once it's all good, you can toss them around. Don't elbow drop them like you're Randy Savage or something. But it's very sturdy. It'll last. It's great. Like I said, just tossing them around, with the crates and everything. So, but there's a lot to be loved about this set here. I'll say that. The mat here also comes with it. I'll say that everything comes with it except for the little dude I mentioned before. The mat's great. It's a neoprene mat. It's beautiful. It's big enough for everything here. I do wish it was double-sided. I'll say that because you should be able to kind of use all that space. You know, have one side like looking like this, then maybe a different design on the other, even if it is two of the same ones there. But even with the mats, if you get multiple ones, you can go and add and continue to make just sprawling, massive sediment and wasteland there if you really fall in love with these sets. That is something, honestly, I would love to do in the future, is get a bunch of these sets and have, you know, the shanty town one here, and even like I think they had like more of an urban one with like their police stuff going on, like fire trucks, you know, rundown cities, stuff like that. But for this set right here for $100, I think it is very great. I would have preferred, honestly, some more stuff with accessories and whatnot, but for building the town, which is the core of this set, flawless, 10 out of 10. I love it. This is definitely, you know, it's going to make life easy. They look beautiful. Everything here going on. I pop out another piece here and kind of see this is treated as like the half roofs or the half floors, so to say. Everything is beautiful. You don't have to go through and paint everything. This is really what will appeal to people who might not have enough time to go through and paint every single object or everything, you know. After going through and painted all your miniatures, maybe you're like, I just want to go through and play, but you might have a boring mat, a boring world, so you want to go through and create a world just pretty easily by popping in, you know, some pieces, putting in some of the little markers here that kind of just go and clip in. So I definitely love this set. Hopefully I'll go through and check out some of the other ones here in the future, and we'll go through and play around with this set for years to come, hopefully. Like I said, if you're careful enough, this is like, you know, fairly sturdy. I was throwing around the pieces and whatnot here. Of course, like I said, these are more like terrain pieces. You got like a manhole also. So, and even like the map has some like little rocks you can see kind of going on here, like little radiated grass or something. So, all right, everyone. Well, that's going to do it here for this. Tell me what y'all think with battle systems, any sets that y'all would recommend. Other than that, everyone keep it safe. Until next time, peace out.